5-day challenge, but the 5-day challenge is kind of over because we're in day 6. So I put over there the bonus. So it's 10 habits today only. Going to crunch through these habits today, and pretty much you get the Cole's notes. You get the accelerated version of what we are working on all week. So we're going to hit all 10 habits today. Do the homework. Do some homework. I have some things for you to fill out, and you do that, and you're in on the prizes. And you're like, what are the prizes? So we obviously got the book. One of the other prizes is a bundle of courses on Udemy, including how to pay less tax, 4 cornerstones to financial planning, and a special course that I did with Moira Bush. We took her book, The 10 Habits, not the 10 Habits, The 10 Colors of Prosperity. So you also get that course. Another prize is my course. It's sitting on Vimeo. It's 5 systems, 5 videos on the systems for success. You definitely want that one. And there's a grand prize too. The grand prize is a new program I'm just launching, and it is the 60 Days to Financial Awareness. It's a 60-day program plus a 12-month inside a closed group mentoring and coaching. And we'll look at cash flow. We'll look at a bunch of the stuff that we're going to talk about in the habits in a second here. We're going to talk about we're going to actually work with you to actually calculate your net worth, work on creating a cash flow plan for you, and then actually implementing as many as possible, the 10 habits. So who wants that one? I'm pretty sure when people see it, you'll want it. All right, so let's get started. Let me just get my mouse is misbehaving here. Sometimes when you have too many Bluetooth things happening. All right, so here we go. We're ready to go. It's the first habit. It is know where you stand. Yes, I know you're standing here. You're probably sitting right now. And you're like, yeah, I know I'm sitting at home and it's like, no, that's not what I mean by where you stand. I mean, where you stand financially. Where do you stand? Not your neighbors, not how you compare to your neighbors, not how you compare to how does your social media life look like compared to others. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about dollars and cents. And there's 3 tools we use to figure this out. And the first one is your net worth. When was the last time, or have you ever? So have you ever calculated your net worth? Your complete net worth. So if you're watching live or if you're participating, always just put it in the chat. You know how the chats work. If you're watching the Facebook Live inside the group, you know how it works. So have you ever calculated your net worth? Sat down and actually figured out everything you own and everything you owe, and it gives you a number where you sit today. We actually did ours again at the beginning of December. That was the third time. So we've done it for 3 years now. Charmaine and I sat down, we actually calculate out our net worth. And it's the first year it was a little scary, second year was better, and third year it was pretty cool to see how that number has grown over the 12-month period. How many people would be interested in learning how to calculate your net worth? Maybe that's a better question. Are you interested in calculating and learning how to calculate your net worth? If you're interested in learning how to do it, just type in interested. Better yet, just type in net worth. That way, because we're going to be doing about 10 different things, and I'm not going to remember which one you're interested in. So if you're interested in figuring out how to calculate your net worth, just type in the comments net worth, and we can get connected and we can show you how to calculate your net worth. All right, number 2 is cash flow planning. It's all of the cash in versus all the cash out. And it's something that you do on a monthly basis. Yes, once a month. Well, actually not, yeah, kind of once a month. But you can kind of plan it out for 12 months as well. But you're looking at on a month, it says monthly snapshot, say, are you positive or are you negative? Because sometimes it's different, especially as entrepreneurs, because we don't necessarily have, when you have a job, you get, your annual salary divided by 12, divided by maybe 2 times a month or every bi-weekly. It's pretty easy to calculate the ins. When you're an entrepreneur and you're 100% commissions or you're 100% generating your own revenue, unless you have a lot of reoccurring revenue or passive income, it's not so smooth. And expenses kind of go up and down too. And you need to know where your money's going. Do you know? Do you know how much you need on a monthly basis to stay in the black, stay in the positive? Also, so if you're watching and you're interested, you'd like to know and you'd like to learn how, it's a separate course. I'm actually running another workshop another presentation next Thursday night. That would be whatever that is, February 11th. If you're watching this on replay, it's February 11th. It's the second Thursday of every month. Even better, if you're watching the recording, it's the second Thursday of every month. And again, if you're watching this on the recording, I'm more than happy to share with you when the next session is. The next one is February 11th. All right, and that's where we talk about the power and just why you want a cash flow plan, why you need a cash flow plan, especially today's economic environment that's going on today. All right, let me just see. You still got a couple of people watching, so that's always nice. All right, so then also using a detailed budget. How many people love working with a budget? It's like, budget's kind of like a diet. Some people like it and some people don't. So if you're a budgeter, you can just type in the comments budgets and you just put a big smiley face if you like budgets, or just send up some hearts or some love if you love budgeting. If you don't, it's okay. That's why we do cash flow planning instead. All right, habit number 2, live within your means. That's why I got the picture of the clouds. So easy to float up in the clouds. Now, I'm not saying don't have a vision. I don't say don't have dreams. You can have a vision board. You can have stuff on your vision board. Mine's in the bedroom. We have pictures of trips that we plan to go on, places we want to see, things we want to do, time with family. It's good to have that. It's good to have a vision. Be intentional with it as well. And then figure out how do you get it? Not so much the how, the why. Is it a search for happiness? Is it, okay, I need to accumulate a lot of wealth or a lot of cash flow to be able to fund that lifestyle? But on the way to getting there, there's one important thing. I talked about this week. You said we should teach this it should be the very first thing we teach our kids. It's like, and when we were kids, we did it. We didn't spend more than we made, right? If you got $5 for your birthday, you only had $5 to spend. You didn't have $6 to spend. You had $5. Some of us spent the whole $5. Some of us put $5 in the bank to accumulate to get something bigger that we want, but we had to accumulate it. And some of us maybe spent $4 and you saved $1. Arguably the most important lesson to walk the walk. It's to spend. Don't spend more than you make, or spend less than you make. And how do we do that? It's a good question. The next habit actually helps us with that. The next habit, imagine that. The next habit actually helps us achieve that. Habit number 2, save. Pay yourself first. How many do? How many are savers? If you're a saver, just in the comments, just type in the word saver. If you're a saver, do you pay yourself first? 10%, right? David Chilton, Wealthy Barber, the book Richest Man of Babylon, talks about living on 90%. Actually, the Richest Man of Babylon talks about nine stone, right? One stone goes to savings and living on the other 9. Do you do it? How many people are paying themselves first? If you're in the comments and remember, if you want to participate, you have to you got to at least like the videos, and you got to put in a couple comments. How am I supposed to know you're doing the work? Okay, I'll give the prizes away regardless. I prefer to give them to people that do the work. All right, so here's the point. Here's again, it's not just the habit. It's easy to read it. It's the next thing, it's to do it. And how do we make it happen? There is also the how, right? First, you figure out why. Figure out why. It's like, how's it working for you today? If everything is perfect, then you're good. but hang in there. Maybe you learn something. I'm just going to pull the blind so I don't get, not that I don't like the sun, but I don't like the sun hitting me right in the eyes. I want to stay focused. How's it working for you? Is maybe just comment what you're hoping to, what would you like to change? Is the need, maybe, as they say, maybe the pain's not great enough yet. Life's pretty good. Maybe I don't need to change. Maybe. I don't know. Unless you're a client. Automate it. So easy to put a system in place. As I said, systems for success. That's one of the gifts I'm going to give away is a course on putting in systems to help you succeed. Putting money aside every week, every paycheck, every month, automatic. Take money out of your checking account, put it into a savings account. As it builds up, you now have their money to pay for things that you want or need. That might be one of the next habits. All right, and get used to living without the money. It should be so easy right now we're going almost into 12 months of COVID, pandemic, lockdown. There's so many things that we've adjusted our spending already. We should be able to carry that momentum forward. We've probably, I'm sure share with me, share in the comments, one area where you found that you've spent significantly less money. Travel, probably. Entertainment, going out to eat, live events, going to the movies. Your entertainment budget, the money you've spent on entertainment, may be significantly reduced. What have you been doing with that extra money? Have you started to build a cash reserve, waiting to get into the market? All right, so it's about, so we'll spend only that remains. So we're looking at to cover our overhead expenses first. So you got to cover your rent, you got to cover insurance, you have to cover like your food, all those things you got to cover first, right? And whatever remaining funds goes to discretionary spending or to savings goals. The challenge that happens in Canada, the average Canadian, is that we spend on all of our needs and wants first, and whatever's left over we save. And generally there's nothing left over because we have more months than money, and there's never any money left over for saving. As I said, put the 10% first. Pay yourself the 10% first. Guaranteed to have money in if you do it first. All right, does this stuff make sense? Have you heard it before? Is this brand new? I don't think it's brand new. I'm pretty sure you've heard this stuff before. Is it sinking in? Is there urgency? Is there a little bit more urgency? Maybe as you're like, okay, when I was in my 20s, I'm like, yeah. When you're in your 30s, yeah. When you start in your 40s, in the tail end of your 40s, I'm in my the back end of my 40s, and I'm like, a little bit more urgency. All right, habit number 4. What's number 4? Credit. It's a useful tool when used responsibly. I know it's a big word, responsibly. We're grown-ups, right? Got to be responsible. Got to be responsible with our money. Got big things to do. Definitely more convenient. It's more convenient. I got my wallet right here. I can just pull my wallet out. It's like, oh, that's not my card. That's so it's so easy, right? So easy, just pull out that. I'll try to make sure I won't put my numbers up there. Don't want to see my credit card numbers, but there's my MasterCard card there. It's so easy to pull that out and tap it, right? Tap. So convenient. You know, but also cash is pretty convenient too, right? Oh, look at that. It's got so much money. It's falling out of my wallet. Gotta put that back in there. Cash is convenient too, because you know what about cash is, I know how much I have. I can open up my wallet and I can see, okay, I have $20, I have $20, got a $50, got some $5 bills. I know how much I have here. Credit, I kind of know, but it's not really my money, right? Credit's not my money, it's the bank's money. It's important though to use credit because you need, if you want to have a mortgage, if you want to do borrowing or borrow from the banks, you need to have a credit history. Credit card's a great way to build up credit history. It's also a great way to tear down your credit history by not paying it, by overspending. Your credit history, your credit score can go down a lot faster than it can go up. I know this from experience. And guess what? I know we say the enlightened accountant talk about good and bad. I thought there was no such thing as good and bad. There's light and dark. But there's still, guess what? Credit is still kind of good and bad. Maybe. Good credit. You're buying stuff like assets, buying income producing things, buying a second property that you're going to rent out. The interest on that mortgage of the second property is tax deductible against the income that property produces. That's a good use of credit. Taking out a loan, borrowing for the purpose of investing, that interest on the loan is tax deductible. It's called leveraging. It's good to know your risk level and whether it's a call loan and a whole bunch of other things. What happens when the stock market goes sideways or goes down and all of a sudden you owe more than your assets worth? That's called risk. How's your risk? How's your level? How's your comfort level with risk? There's no sense of doing something that's going to keep you up at night. Have a significant impact on your health and wellness if it causes you too much stress. On bad credit side, it's used to purchase consumption goods, consumer goods that decrease in value as soon as you leave the store. Clothing, electronics. And that's going to turn you that computer or that phone. You're going to use that phone. My phone's right here. I'm using it. So if you can make that phone make you some money, then maybe it's not so bad. If you do borrow and borrow from your business, the interest is tax deductible against your business, but you still need cash flow. If you have so much debt that you don't have cash flow to fund the debt, that's not a good spot to be either. All right, number 4, credit. Good to use it, but remember what that key second point was about being responsible. Responsibility. All right, we're almost halfway through. Habit number 5. How are we doing? See, a few people are watching. Is it feeling good? Remember to like the video, because if you like the video, even if you don't comment, if you at least like the video and you're watching in the Facebook group, at least I know that who's watched and I can put your name into the draw for the prizes. If you just sit back and get like a wallflower, it's okay to be a wallflower. I was one of those for a long time. It's okay. The challenge is if I don't know who's watching, I don't know who to give a prize to. All right, I know a couple of you are watching. A couple of people liked it. One person's commented. It's okay. I'm doing this regardless, right? I don't care. I have like 5 copies of this book. I have a copy of this book in every room. I'd like to give 1 or 2 away. If you don't want one, it's okay. You can go on Amazon and buy it for $20. It's your choice. Play along or not. I'm good either way. All right, how are we feeling? Do we need to pause for a minute? I may pause for a second. Take a drink. All right, number 5, set up a financial safety net. Got the life preserver there in the background, right? In the background of the thing. We're rebranding it. I saw Rob Carrick, he did a poll and he said, let's change the emergency fund, the rainy day fund. How many people want to put money into a rainy day fund? I'm like, I don't want more rainy days. I want a sunshine fund. Look at that. I'm going to let the sunshine in. Oh yeah, sunshine fund. I want a fun in the sun fund. How many people want an emergency fund? Oh, I so dream about putting money into my emergency fund. Oh, I so dream about that. I stay up at night trying to find extra money to put into my emergency fund. Said no one. Buying insurance, right? Ooh, I offer insurance solutions to my clients. That's the first thing people jumped out of bed this Saturday morning. I gotta buy me some insurance. I gotta take some money out of this. Take some money out of my Plan B fund so I can buy insurance. Pretty much said no one. There's a need for it though. What if you can't get up and go to work tomorrow? You're just like, God, wait, tomorrow's Sunday. I don't go to work tomorrow anyway. That's a good point. What about Monday? Monday, you're all ready to go to work tomorrow. On Monday, you're all ready, and man, your back goes out. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. I can't get up. I can't go to work today. Good for a couple of days, right? Probably have some sick days. You can use some sick days. Maybe some vacation days. Oh yeah, man, fantastic. I love using my vacation days to sit at home on the couch with a bad back. Oh, it sounds so, makes me feel good, doesn't it? Got to use my vacation days when I'm sick. Whew. How's when you run out of those days? You have long-term, short-term disability through your work? What if you're self-employed? How many people are watching are self-employed? Are you self-employed? Just put up your hand, just raise, just give me, just type in a number. High five, put in a 5 in the comments if you're self-employed, like me, 100%. 100% of my income comes from me. Actually comes from my clients. All right, high 5 in the comments. Somebody put in a comment if you're self-employed. I'm watching. I know someone's watching. No one's self-employed? Perfect. Must have group plan, right? How many people how many people watching, how many people have a group plan? Oh, I get group insurance through work. It's fantastic. I'm good. I got a group plan. You have a group plan? If you have a group plan, just type in the comments group, right? Just I dare you. Tell me, I got a group plan. Fantastic. Got nice clean teeth, right? Go get a massage. Oh yeah, I went got a massage. Charmaine went got a massage the other day. Oh yeah, I used my group benefits, got a massage. Got my teeth cleaned. Get some prescriptions. I can go get some, when I get sick, I can go get prescriptions. Oh, that's fantastic. Beautiful. What happens if you get sick? I don't know. I got the short-term, long-term disability. Yeah, that's great. It kicks in if you're off for a long period of time. All right, enough of that. That's why you gotta put some money away. In a plan B fund. What if, forget about getting sick. What if I came to you and I said, I got a great opportunity to, we're going to go on a trip. We're all going to Costa Rica. You're like, oh, there's a travel ban. Yeah, when the travel ban lifts, right? We're all talking about it, right? Where do you want to go? Here's a better one, right? Let's get you more inspired. Where do you want to go? As soon as the travel ban's lift, we haven't traveled in like a year, right? As soon as they lift the travel ban, I'll get our whether you get where you get the shot or not, you can finally travel again. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Type in the comments. If you're watching, type in the comments. Where do you want to go the minute we can travel again? All right, you gonna do that? Just type in the comments. Oh, I plan to travel. I got it all planned out. I'm gonna go here, 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 here. Perfect. How are you gonna pay for it? How are you going to pay for that trip? Got money in the bank saved? Or are you going to use your credit card? That's why you have a plan B. Wants and needs. I'm like, oh, I so need a trip. I should move that because sometimes that gives off noise to the mic. Hopefully it hasn't been giving off noise to the mic to you. Hopefully someone would have told me if it did. All right. Oh, I wants and needs. It's like habit number 6. We're halfway through. How are we doing? Halfway, 9:30. Halfway in, halfway to go. All right, needs and wants. Oh, I so need a trip. I need a vacation. Oh, I need a vacation. I'm about to hit tax season. We're right in it, right? I need a vacation. Or do you want a vacation? Is it a need or a want? I don't know. You tell me. Needs are the overhead expenses in your budget. Needs: rent, mortgage, car, food, some clothing, the basics, insurance probably. Wants are discretionary items. I want a new car. Actually, I don't. I like my car. I used to be in that mindset though. So, oh, I so want a new car. Who's got a car on their vision board? You got your vision boards up? How many people have a car on your, what kind of car? Even if you don't have a vision board, just type in the comments, what's that next car? What's your next car you want to purchase? How many people want a Tesla? Oh, I want a Tesla. I so love a Tesla. No, I actually don't care. I've been actually looking at the Audis. Pay attention when we're driving. See those Audis, Q3, Q5. They're nice. What's your next car? What's the plan for the next car? Come on, type it. I dare you. I dare someone to type in the comments what their next car is. Tell the universe what you want your next car to be. Or not. Good either way. Here's the question for you. When you're getting ready to buy that new car, do I really need this new car? I saw a friend of mine, my friend Jeff just posted, he traded in his minivan. He's like, after, I don't know, 16 years or something, he's finally moved out of the minivan market and he's getting something different. He didn't actually post a picture of the new car yet, but he's getting something new, which is good for him. Do you need a new car? I'm not sure if you need a new car or not. I'm just looking to see. Oh, sorry. My phone wasn't updating. People have been commenting. Perlette has commented. I knew if I dared somebody, they would comment. My apologies. There, I gotta get the live feed going. Oh, there we go. So, my apologies. Perlette's been commenting. I knew somebody would. Your next purchase. Do I really need this, or would it be something nice to have? It's wintertime. If you didn't have a winter coat, you had to go buy a winter coat. That's probably something you needed. If you didn't have boots and it's about to snow, you probably needed some new boots. All right, let's move into number 7. Let's keep the ball rolling. We're doing all right for time. Delayed gratification and value-based. Value-based goal setting. I'm just going to pause. I'm going to switch this up for a second. I'm going to stop sharing this guy, and then I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to go to the sheets. Share. Make it a little bigger. Here's some goal setting. Let's see if this works. I think it works. Tell me, I think you should be able to see it now. I'm just watching the video. I think it's good. Goal setting, right? Value-based goal setting. So I'll have this worksheets available. It's in the files inside the Facebook group. If you're watching, you're not in the Facebook group, get in the Facebook group. If you watch it, that's the easiest way to find this stuff. Even if you're watching this after, you're like, oh, I didn't get a prize. I'm like, I'm not going to do this. Why would I do this if I'm not going to get a prize? You can still do it. It's okay. You can still do it. So here's some things. So it's like we got 4 main categories. You got family, health, self-realization, self-development, and community. So the goal is to pick one of your financial goals and then make a specific thing. So for ours, it's family. So it's like spend more time with family, more vacations. Pretty good goal. So financial goal, more vacation time, more vacations, right? Specific measurable. So we did this last year. So we said, okay, we're going to go to Mont Tremblant skiing at Christmas time, right? It's on the thing. So actually, let's change up for this year. We're actually going to go back to Mont Tremblant in the summertime, in July. We're going to go back to Mont Tremblant. So vacation is our goal. Specific 5 days in Mont Tremblant in July. Action plan. Actually, I think Charmaine already did it. She actually took action. She actually booked the trip and lists the help. So we did some research already. We liked where we were in December and decided to go back. Everything's close by. Swimming pool is there, close to the lake, golf courses, trails for biking. And then time frame, well, in July, we're going to make it happen. So that's an example of walking through that exercise. You can do it for your health, eating healthier. Unfortunately, eating healthier food isn't necessarily cheap food. I know I'm not supposed to use the word cheap. But what happens is we can actually eat pretty healthy. We can just eat smaller quantities. We can prepare. I made 3 bean, so I guess a vegetarian chili this week. I made a big pot of it. A couple, like 3 cans, put in kidney beans, chickpeas, black beans, all very inexpensive. Bought them on sale. Some tomato sauce, some chili pepper, some carrots. Forget what else went in there. Garlic. Made a big pot of it. Get like 3 lunches out of it. Pretty inexpensive, but healthy. So if eating healthier, then things that you can do is plan your meals ahead. I love spend time in the kitchen on Sunday, so I'll like make a big batch of soup or something on Sunday, and then we have the food for during the week, because sometimes I'm too busy. I'm so busy during the week. I don't have time to cook. Prepare on Sundays. Put it in the freezer. If it's important to you, you'll find time. All right, so that's the worksheet. That's one of the worksheets you get inside the group. That's one of the worksheets to work through. All right, let's get back to the habits here. All right. Actually, stop sharing for a second. Let me find my slide. This one. One second. That's why generally people don't jump around. Jump up and down. Screen 2. It's okay. Just take a pause. Take a deep breath. Grab a drink of water. What habit do you have like so far? What habit are you thinking? I know Perlette's watching. Which habit are you thinking you're gonna add to the fun? Slideshow. There we go. We got it back. All right. Value-based, important life skill, setting financial goals, delaying gratification, tie goals to values. We just kind of did that. That's the worksheet. All right, number 8. We're getting there. We're getting through this. We're doing well. We're doing all right, friends. All right. What else we got going on? It's always good to make sure I'm updating my phone. I know. It's okay. See the tracking? Got the comments? All right, we're all good. All right, number 8. What's number 8 on the list? Number 8 on the list is track your spending. How many people, raise your hand, I love tracking spending. I track my spending all the time. It's so much fun. Said no one. Gotta bring in the tools. This is where you need the tools. I shared it inside the group. I'll share it again. Mint.com. Mint.com. You just attach bank, bang. Actually create little budgets. Track your spending. But the thing with tracking your spending, it's kind of reactive. You've already done it. That's why the cash flow plan is so much different than a budget. Tracking your spending is reactive. Great, I spent $400 last week on groceries. Reactive. How much did you spend last month? I don't know, I spent $1,000 on something last month. Reactive, right? It's already done. We use the tracking the spending to bring awareness to what our spending habits are. So don't say, oh, I just don't do it. It's reactive. I don't do that. I'm not reactive. No, it's a reality check. Actual spending in line with what you think, where you think your money's going, and you got to measure it. Measure what matters, right? Does your money matter? Does your money matter? It's a mouthful. And track it. There's tools, journals, spreadsheets, apps, software. Find free ones. Free is good enough. Focus on the problem areas. Where are those habits, right? That's the whole thing we're doing right now. It's the 10 healthy habits. What are the not to do habits? Someone talked to me about 2 weeks ago about a not to do list. See in the background, we got, maybe you can kind of see the background. It's like you're holding the eggs, right? We got our eggs all in one basket. Got all the eggs. One of those eggs falls out. Focus on the problem areas, but also focus on what you do well. And use feedback to tweak your budget. All right. Who's up? We're going to focus on the habit number 6. Let that. Say it to the, put it out into the energy. Love that. All right, number 9. We're almost there. Create a money network. Have you ever heard of a money network? Even I don't, like, I understand it, but it's kind of the first time I've heard about creating a money network. Choose supportive family and friends. Or go get some new friends. Fire your family. Go get some new friends that are on the same vibration, that want something different, want something more in their lives. Go get some new friends if your current friends aren't supporting you. We can become friends. I'll support you. Share your objectives and your plan. I know it can be so scary. It's like, I have this big vision. It's so big. I don't want to share that with my family. I think I'm a nut. Crazy. Find some friends to share your objectives and your plan with that say, wow, that's big. Let's do it together. Check in. When was the last time you checked in? I know it's tax time. It's like, I just checked in with my tax accountant. Yeah, that's good. Check in with your financial advisor recently? Go buy some GameStop? No, don't do that. Listening to like your friends on Facebook, or listen to someone talk about cryptic currency. You can do that. Does that fit into your values though? Who are you seeking advice from? Is it outside or inside? Listen inside and then go and get some outside support. All right, what do you think about number 9? You like the idea of number 9? You like the idea of creating a supporting network? Scary talking about money, right? Why is it? Why did we grow up with some of us did. Why did we grow up with the theory that it's faux pas? It's not good to talk about money. Who told us that? I don't know. Number 10. What are we doing for time? Wow, we got lots of time here. Lots of time. Number 10. Start small. You don't have to start small, but start. Create an education plan. So often we just say, we get bombarded by marketing. Say, some friend, or you find some guys and say, I got this, launching it right now. I was on a 5-day challenge. I got this great LinkedIn program. It's no offense. I liked it. Sean had a good program. It's like LinkedIn, $97. That's pretty reasonable, right? They're always really good deals. I know some guy that's launching a $97 program too. I think you heard it at the beginning of the video. But does it fit into your plan? Where are you here? Where are you today? You're right here today. Yeah, over here. And this is where I want to go. What's the gap? What do you need to learn? If your lifestyle and your life plan requires more cash flow, then find out how do I build more cash flow? How do I raise my knowledge level, my financial IQ? It's not just your IQ. How do I raise and start taking more action on the education I already have? Adapt one habit at a time. So Perlette said she liked number 9 a lot. Some of them are supportive. So sometimes you can actually do more than one habit at a time, because number 9, having a money network, can help you support number 6. It's not 1 through 10. You don't have to go 1 first and then 2, then 3. No, that's not the case. But be involved. Put it in your calendar every week. Just block out half an hour, maybe an hour every week. Date with your money. Who would like to jump on a call? Who would jump in a call? Maybe we do something on Sundays, right? Soul Sundays. Jump in, a little group call on Sundays. Check in with our money. Check in on the pulse. What's your pulse? How's your pulse doing? Let me just check my watch. See how my pulse is doing. Do you guys measure your pulse? Resting heart rate? Let's see. Right now, I'm, what's my pulse? Come on, tell me. Stick it away. Ooh, 61. I'm calm. I'm excited, but I'm calm. You ever have that? You're excited, but you're calm? Look at that, 62. Talking about money doesn't, like this doesn't get me stressed. Well, heart rate just jumped up. I got excited. It's okay to get excited though too, right? It's your money, it's your future.